So some kid almost choked me to death in middle school. I got suspended for it. Hey there, everybody. What's up? How y'all doing? Hope y'all doing good. If you don't know who I am, I go by Aiden Scar. I'm a musician, entertainer, and gamer from Citrus County, Florida, and I'm back at it with another Storytime video on your head, boy. So for today's Storytime video, I have a story time about what I just said in the intro. Some kid almost choked me to death in middle school, but I I got suspended for it along with him, might I add, but I just said it in the intro just to be dramatic, but I'll explain. But before I get into that, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe on this video. We're trying to hit 500 subscribers. Woo! Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell your people, tell your folks, tell everybody. If you do, you become my friend. Actually, for real. My friend. Friend to friend. So in my previous storytime video, I talk about the time that I rejected 2 girls in my high school. So I explained the story of how these 2 girls asked me out. I said no, no thank you. The first girl had lots of boyfriends, same with the second. My friends of broco type shit, watch it. And in that video, I mentioned one dude, and I'm going to be talking about him once again because this story happened between me and the same bro from the last Storytime video. Bro's name was Blake. Blake. Blake! Like I said, please make sure to go check out the previous video of my story time where I talk about the 2 girls I rejected, because this is kind of a continuation. I'm going to talk about the same dude as I talked about from the last video. I talk about him and what bro did to me in middle school. But then I realized to myself, like, yo, why am I telling this story in this storytime video? I can make a completely separate video talking about this story to y'all right now. Cut out that whole part in that video, and now we're here. By the way, those 2 girls I rejected, I came up with a name for them because both of their names were Morgan and Mary Ellen. I decided myself I'm gonna call them the M&Ms. I'm gonna call them the M&Ms. So yeah, I rejected the M&Ms. So this story happened back in my middle school days. 6th grade. Oh, damn, I really had no good years in my middle school thinking about it right now. Shit. So I believe this story happened in the 6th grade or 7th grade. Somewhere between those grades, because I don't really have the exact time frame of it, but it was somewhere between the 6th and 7th grade. Middle school, I basically had no friends. I sat by myself at lunch pretty much all the damn time. And the times where I was able to finally meet some friends, they were also the same kids that didn't have any friends. So I was sitting next to the other kids that had no friends. That was the lonely club, the lonely table, the people who have no friends, who just eat silent. Yeah, watch out for them, okay? Avoid them at all costs. So I eventually joined this little friend group that consisted of maybe like 3 or 4 people. There was one person who was a complete racist, okay? His name was Austin. Austin was a complete fuck bitch ass racist. Okay, I'm saying that for the record. I'll get into the reasons why bro's a racist. I'll explain it later, but yeah, bro is a full-on racist. We didn't even bother to talk to each other. We had no chemistry whatsoever. Austin the racist. Bro, I should just call him fucking AR, okay? Austin racist, bro got AR, like, bro, because he's a fucking racist. So, yeah, it was me, and then Mr. AR, and then some middleman type of person, another friend. I completely forgot my friend's name. Damn, L, what a shame. He was so nice to me. Yeah, damn, like, I'ma just call him a fake name that I think his name was. I'ma just call him Lee. Probably not his real name, but probably is his real name, but I'm just giving him the name Lee. Me and Lee were cool with each other. We had similar interests. I was always able to sit with him at lunch along with motherfucking AR, and then some other kid who never really joined the friend group until later on. So we were just sitting in lunch one day, and then here comes Blake, this motherfucker named Blake. And me and Blake, we were cool with each other, okay? I believe me and him go way back since elementary. Me and him weren't really friends, but we knew of each other. We did like each other though. So Blake always came to us from time to time just to talk, and nothing out of the ordinary happened between Blake and us until one incident. My memory is a bit foggy when it comes to this story, so please forgive me if I'm not very accurate, but I'm just gonna be explaining what happened, okay? So Blake comes over and talks to us. I tell a joke to Blake, and Blake reacted by choking me. And choking me for a good 10 to 15, 20 even seconds. That's when Lee was like, hey, and just fucking armed him, trying to get him to stop. Like, and then finally got him away. I'm traumatized. I'm like, brother, I couldn't even breathe. I could not breathe whatsoever for like a good 5 minutes. I'm being for real. I was like, what the fuck? So I went straight to the teacher, whoever faculty was there. I was like, hey, I almost got choked. Witnesses are there. Please help me. And then they were like, what the fuck? They were like, what the fuck happened? I was always the quiet kid in school. And now I'm talking to people from the very first time. Why did I get choked, y'all? Because I said some joke to Blake that Blake didn't like. This is what I believe. Not fact, not fiction. This is what I kind of remember. So Blake was talking about wanting to get together with some girl. And then I made a joke, something like, oh, hey, ha 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 ha, Blake, yeah, Blake's never gonna get a girl. Like, come on, like, don't waste your chance, but something like that. Not exactly like that, but something like that. And I kept pointing like, like, can you believe this? Like, and then that's when Blake got so fucking mad and just got his damn arm and fucking grabbed my neck, choked me almost to death. When I say it was over 20 seconds or so, like, I was just over exaggerating. It was probably like 10 seconds, maybe 15 at most. But yeah, like, Lee did a good job trying to like protect me. I'm like, yo, like, hey, 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 hey. And then fucking let me go, like, after that. Like, I was so traumatized in that moment that I forgot what the fuck I even said to him. So I was telling some teacher slash faculty member, lunch person, what happened, and I said hi. I was just minding my own business, eating my food, and then I told some joke to Blake, and then motherfucker choked me. That's when my friend Lee swung his arm so many times just to try to get him off of me. I think Lee like injured his arm in the process when it came to that, because I remember what he said to me like afterwards. He's like, yeah, I think my arm is fucked. It was like bruised up red. He was legit trying to fucking protect me from this fucking choke artist, bro. Choke Artist Blake. That's a nickname for him, and that's gonna be him forever. So Choke Artist Blake was telling his side of the story. He's like, he made a joke, not funny, and then I choked him because of it, retaliation, defend myself or something. So I told my side of the story. Choke Artist Blake told his side of the story, and then my two friends were witnesses, Lee and the racist AR himself. I made a joke to Blake, and Blake reacted by choking me. And so, what happened next? What happened next? Read the title. I got suspended. I got suspended. I got suspended, bro. I got suspended. I almost died, y'all. I almost died. And guess what, y'all? I get suspended. Does that make any sense to y'all? Does that make any sense? Blake got suspended too, okay? Rightfully so. But for me, over a damn joke of him not getting any puss? Okay, let me elaborate when I say I got suspended. I got lunch suspension. I got lunch suspension with Blake for a few days, like 3 to 4 days, because of this shit. Why did I get suspended? The teacher slash faculty member explained some bogus claim like, oh, like, you attacked him personally, and motherfucker. You attacked him verbally, and choke artist Blake attacked you physically. So we don't know who's right in this situation. We don't know if you fought back. So we don't know who's right or who's wrong. We're just gonna suspend both of you, and you're gonna like it. So me and choke artist Blake got suspended. Not actually suspended from school, just lunch suspension. We were just basically in timeout. This is so fucking stupid, y'all. Like, my friend Lee got a bruised arm trying to help me. I was defenseless. I couldn't do shit. Bro had his arm. I tried to, I don't even know, like, the amount of times I watched WWE, there was no escaping that fucking move. Like, it was either me tap out or die. I want to make this clear, y'all. I did not tap out, and I'm not gonna fucking tap out, bro. I did not tap out. Bro, like, had a good force in me. Like, so traumatized, I forgot what I said to fucking choke artist Blake. Now, we're at lunch suspension. It's me and Blake. Blake is at the far side of the whole damn what's it called, the school theater thingy shit. What's it called? The school stage. So Blake was at the far left side of the school stage, and I was at the far right of the school stage. And we got our lunch, and then we just sat there. Me and him. I gotta stop calling him Blake. I gotta say the full thing. Choke artist Blake. So I was looking at choke artist Blake, and choke artist Blake was looking at me, and we're like, this is so fucking stupid. Like, it was right to suspend him, but suspend me over the damn joke. I almost died. I could have died, like I keep saying. I could have perished. I could have perished, and then motherfucker, I got suspended. For what? For telling a joke about him not having no puss. He ain't gonna get puss. I bet motherfucking AR was like, oh yeah, he said some wild shit and then like he fought like, not like they can check the fucking cameras. I saw my friend Lee and then I waved at bro. And then before I got the lunch suspension and after all this shit, Lee was like, what the fuck? That's so unfair. And I'm like, yeah, like, you didn't even do shit. You just said your joke. And then I'm like, yeah, but fucking middle school staff and faculty shit, they did not care who started what. They just wanted to suspend both of us. Even if I got a traumatizing experience, after you try to help me get out of that situation, I appreciate you, brother. But like, I get suspended too. I was just eating my lunch and there really wasn't anything I can do. No phones allowed, no nothing, just eat for the 30-minute period before going back to your classes. And this happened for the next few days as well, y'all. Like, this was basically the whole damn week that I got suspended for it. I kept thinking to myself, next day, why am I still here? My voice ain't gonna matter. Even if I'm gonna tell him constantly, yo, all I did was just say a joke. I didn't attack bro, he attacked me. Like, was I in the wrong for saying some joke like that? Probably yes. But choke artist Blake was definitely wrong for trying to choke me. This is ridiculous. After lunch suspension was done, I went back to my friend group. That was basically it. I didn't talk to choke artist Blake ever again, bro. Ever again. Until high school. So me and Blake kind of squashed the beef. Kind of. So we get to high school. This should happen like years ago. Me and Blake, we're kind of cool again, okay? We never brought it up. Was there any sorries or apologies between us? Nope. We just never brought up that incident again. And we just were talking again like we were pals, okay? I didn't really have a grudge towards him. He didn't have a grudge towards me. It was just, like I said, a simple, stupid joke that caused both of us to get in trouble, with me getting attacked. And the story goes as follows. I talk about it in my last Storytime video with the M&Ms. This girl, Morgan, liked me. Blake came around and basically popped his head. Choke artist Blake was like, hey, James, you're gonna ask out Morgan? She's a really nice girl, pretty girl. And I said, I don't know. She's dating my friends. Bro code. I just don't like her that way. I don't know. Don't miss your shot. Don't miss your chance. You never know what can happen in the future. Walked away. So yeah, I turned down one of the M's, Morgan. And guess what, y'all? Guess who started dating Morgan? The girl that I rejected. Choke artist Blake. Choke artist Blake starts dating Morgan. Like I said before, bro was waiting for his turn. Bro was plotting in the back corner, just be like, When is my time to date the M? When is my time to date one of the M&Ms? Oh, I must date one of those M&Ms. I must slay the beast. James didn't slay the beast. I gotta slay it myself. They got together on Halloween. Halloween day. They got together. Probably some type of party. Yeah, they went trick-or-treating, something like that, and boom, they're a couple. That's how it happened. And guess what? They didn't work out. They broke up. Yeah, and that's it. Me and Blake were still cool, though. That's basically the story, y'all. Oh, right, I forgot. We have a 2026 update. So, I got a comment from my last Storytime video by one of the M's herself. One of the M&Ms I rejected came to comment on my video. Let's read it, shall we? So Morgan replied to my video by saying this. I regret everything from my past, but I'm still pissed Muscle Bob Michael faked his death. I said one of her boyfriends, Muscle Bob Michael, I'm calling him, faked his death and came back. I regret everything from my past, but I'm still pissed Muscle Bob Michael faked his death. It was like 2 months after he broke up with me too. Wow, okay. Choke artist Blake was so toxic, controlling though. Long story. 6+ years engaged though. I'm gonna read that little sentence for y'all once again. Choke artist Blake was so toxic / controlling though. Long story. So one of the M's came forward just to say choke artist Blake was so toxic and controlling to her, and yeah. That should tell y'all all about Choke Artist Blake. So, Choke Artist Blake, Morgan said that you were so toxic / controlling in the whole relationship with y'all. Care to explain why, Choke Artist Blake? Why are you so toxic and controlling with one of my good friends from high school? No response. That's basically it. Choke Artist Blake is no more. I don't know why people do this. Like with the comments I've been getting on some of my videos, there are some people that have their first and last name in their usernames. I always say their first names because I don't want to give out their last names, but the comment gives out the damn last name too. So I'm like, why? Now everybody's gonna follow you and do all this stuff, but I'm just here to say for the record, y'all, please do not go after Morgan. She said herself she's regretful of her past life. All that's in the past. Like, please do not go attack her or send hate toward Morgan. If my video made you offensive or bad, I do apologize, but it's just me telling my story to y'all throughout the whole entire it's my school experiences. It's okay. I don't hold any grudge towards her, and y'all shouldn't as well, because all this shit happened in high school, and high school is so long ago. It's 10+ years gone. But yeah, fuck you, Choke Artist Blake. Fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. And fuck AR the racist. I'm gonna explain to y'all real quick why bro was a racist. Bro always said dark jokes. And when I mean dark jokes, me and my friends always said dark jokes, but no, his was beyond like fucking dark jokes, okay? You know, Cahoots, put it up wherever. Cahoots, yeah, we always play those games with lessons and shit. Yeah, and funny names and giving out codes and shit. You know what bro put for his username? N-word killer. In one of our classes, bro put his username N-word killer. That caused the whole Kahoot game to completely shut down. The teacher was investigating who's gonna be and made this whole speech like not funny, like blah blah blah. Like obviously the whole class was silent. Everybody was like, damn, like not cool. But everybody knew who it was because they looked directly at bro, and bro's like this. And even AR went to my fucking high school days too and became friends with one of my ops. Like, yeah, like, fuck AR, bro. We had nothing in common. Bro, you are a racist, Austin. You are a racist, Austin. And I'm so glad one of your friends got arrested for driving 120 miles per hour in a damn highway. Also, to my friend Lee, thank you for having my back in that one traumatizing incident and you bruising your arm. I forever appreciate you, Lee. I remember the one time we were in class together and I had Tupac as my wallpaper, and then bro said, "Yo, is that Breaking Bad?" But unfortunately, when we got like to the end of our middle school days, we weren't really friends anymore. We drifted apart, and that's completely okay. I mean, we never really talked to each other anymore. Different friend groups and different adventures, but yeah, like it's gonna happen eventually. But thank you, Lee. I appreciate you, okay? Thank you so much for watching my trauma dump. I'm so glad I was able to tell this story to y'all and not have it in a damn like 1-2 minute summary. Fuck Choke Artist Blake. Fuck AR. Lee, you are a good brother to me. I wish you nothing but the best. Thank you so much, y'all, for watching my storytime video. I appreciate it. I love doing these storytime videos. New video every week. At Fridays, Saturdays, 5 p.m., you can catch a new video from me, Aiden Scar. Let me know what y'all think about this story in the comments. Do you think I was justified in getting suspended along with bro, or should I not been suspended? The middle school days, damn man, they weren't really the best. My whole story times it's gonna be nothing but school stories. I mean, that's great because I got thousands stories to tell y'all. Train is coming. That is my time to hop off. Thank you so much, y'all, for watching my story time video. This is your boy Aiden Scar. Catch y'all in the next video. Peace. Fuck Choke Artist Blake. My name is Aiden Scar, and I love life. Gonna rap over this philosophy. Beat got me reminiscing back to my school days. I'm gonna summarize it the best way I can. Here we go. Hi y'all, it's me again. I knew I forgot something. That's why 5 minutes ago I'm like, oh, wait, yeah, here we go. Boom, I remember. So, motherfucking AR, another reason why bro's racist is because one time we were all in class in high school with me, AR, and motherfucking one of my ops. That motherfucker that got Photoshop on my friend. So, yeah, bro needed to borrow my iPad, and he borrowed my iPad, and then he tweeted at Barack Obama, calling him the damn N-word on my account, and I could have got suspended and all that stuff. So talking about suspended, yeah, like, bro, Austin, bro, racist. Also, fuck PlayStation. Getting rid of physical game media, like PlayStation. I support you, nothing but years, but physical media disc no more? It's me against the world.